Hey guys, welcome back to Pixel Rich Games. In this episode of Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, we're gonna start another mini-series with the Immortal Combo at its core. Yep, we're gonna be going over strategies for two-handed weapon link, not only to dominate, but execute absolute ownage. If you don't know what the Immortal Combo is, don't worry, we're gonna go over it, but I did do a video on the topic. Link in the description and in the information area at the top right of this video. Okay, let's kick off the series with our strategy against Talus. I know they aren't the most exciting enemies to fight, but in very hard mode, they do pack a serious punch. Like I always say, the goal of these mini-series that I do is to encourage you guys to try out and enjoy the challenge of playing in very hard mode where your enemies don't instantly die, in turn giving us the opportunity to do some montage-worthy stuff. Brief overview about the Immortal Combo. This is achieved by doing 5 or 6 Ys proceeded by mashing ZR. So I bet you already know that Link takes self-inflicted damage whenever ZR is used. I call this move the Immortal Combo because while we are mashing ZR, we are indeed in an immortal state. All damage that we receive are considered as self-inflicted. So yeah, they just turn our hearts from red to white, and white hearts can be recovered by pressing X. But then again, why bother healing when we are immortal? Another reason why this combo is so great is the sonic boom at the end of it. It has the ability to stun and expose weak point meters aside from Talus. Talus are unique and usually demand a different set of mechanics for us to achieve absolute ownage. Like I said a bit earlier, this was done in very hard mode, and this means that stuff that you will see here will also work on easier difficulty settings, but were not designed for them and would probably be overkill. Next, we go to the weapon I'm using. I'm running a Savage Lionel Crusher with 76 base attack damage. As of making this video, this is the highest we can get for this weapon, and I would say that it's a pretty rare drop. Based from the 204 runs in Unnatural Disaster that I tracked, this dropped 7 times, and that brings us to only around 3% drop rate. If you don't want to waste resources on something that has lower damage, you can always run with your Master Sword, which you most likely have maxed out. So why pick the Savage Lionel Crusher? Well, the more obvious reason is it has the highest base damage among all two-handed weapons. Second reason is its first hidden seal that increases damage to locked on target. Last but definitely not the least is because it's my favorite two-handed weapon in Breath of the Wild. Oh yes. So why not go with the Royal Guard Claymore? I actually had one that had a base damage of 73, maxed out to level 30, which I also used on stream. On paper, the hidden seals on this weapon look awesome. Damage at 30% hearts or less. I was almost always at just a quarter of a heart. Then we have the second hidden seal, auto critical after combos. In actual combat, I don't know if it's just me, but going low on HP with white hearts felt like it did not activate the seal. I did not see an increase in damage output when low on HP. As for the auto critical seal, I never noticed what it actually did. A better alternative to the Savage Lionel Crusher in my opinion would be the Ancient Battle Axe ++. The best base damage of this weapon is 69. And the reason why we use this weapon is because of its second hidden seal, resistance to all status effects. This complements our Immortal Combo in maps with elemental enemies. Now let's talk about the seals that I'm running. Good news, once you have your preferred weapon base, it isn't that hard to farm seals for two-handed weapon link. The goal is to work towards getting around 22 to 24% attack speed. This will initially require our 4 slots to have all attack speed with at least one attack speed plus seal. Once you get more attack speed plus seals, you can either aim to get 32% attack speed or try out another seal. In my case, I'm currently testing a strong attack damage plus seal, and I want to try replacing this with an attack speed plus when I have one to spare. Not anytime soon, I tell you. I also want to try using a damage at full hearts plus just to test if full white hearts counts as full HP. If anyone out there already knows the answer to this experiment, do let me know in the comment section. I digress. Let's go back on topic and begin talking about the actual absolute ownage strategy against Talus. In the mission Unnatural Disaster, our first 2 enemies are both Talus. We run the same strategy on them with minor tweaks because their fights start a bit differently. First thing we need to do is to get up close and personal with them. If we're too far, the projectiles from our Immortal Combo will not hit the gem mine on the Talus shoulder, meaning we won't be doing damage to its weak point meter. Specific to the first Talus, because it starts from a sleeping state where it wakes up once we're near enough, our Immortal Combo will not hit the gem mine on the first round. That's fine, we still go with the Immortal Combo. I also tried opening this fight with a remote bomb for the reason that I'll share in a bit, but I found that it's too inconsistent for my liking. After the Immortal Combo, we can squeeze in one ZR attack to hit the gem mine. Right after the ZR attack, we fire our remote bomb. Why? We use our remote bomb to break an arm off the Talus. This makes the Talus stop whatever it's doing and just sink back to the ground to get a new arm. This gives us enough time to do our second round of Immortal Combo. This time around, our projectiles will surely hit the gem mine. From this point, we just need to squeeze in the ZR attack and fire our remote bomb. Deliver the weak point attack and rinse and repeat till it's dead. But wait, why not use stasis instead of remote bomb? Guys, you need to remember that we're playing on very hard mode where enemies have significantly higher HP, meaning we will not be able to kill them before the next time that we will need to use stasis. Stasis has a longer cooldown compared to our remote bomb, which messes with our rotation because it won't be available when we need it after the second round of our Immortal Combo. Okay, now the first Talus is dead. Before the next one spawns, we immediately run towards the location where it will appear and start doing our Immortal Combo even if we're just hitting Hylian air. Once the second Talus appears, immediately target it so that the projectiles from our Immortal Combo will hit its gem mine, unlike the start for the first Talus fight. After that, we just rinse and repeat our way to absolute ownage. Now let me show you guys the whole thing in motion from the start of the mission till we absolutely own the second Talus. Click here to watch and see how I break down and rip through a Hinox in very hard mode on two-handed weapon link. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to get notified for more Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity content. Stay tuned for my next vid. Stay healthy, keep safe, and God bless us all.